Hey peeps, welcome to another of my occasional installments of my playing card in beginner thing. Just charting my gradual, very gradual improvements with the card handling. I did a quick video on that rose water and glycerin the other day. That's what I've put the rose water in. It's just a little squirty bottle, literally one squirt on the palm of your hand. Sort quick, dab it on the other fingers, and then just rub all your hands together. This is if you suffer from slightly dry, shiny hands like I do. And to me, that tends to give my fingers just a little bit more grip, a little bit more clinginess onto the cards, which obviously is quite useful. So on with the stuff. I haven't had much chance to practice really the last couple of weeks, which is why I haven't put a video of this for 2 or 3 weeks now. Been busy at work and at home, but I just thought I'd throw in an update just to show myself and anybody who's interested any improvements or lack thereof. Okie dokie, as I said before, this really is more of a benefit for me than anybody else really. Thanks to anybody who watches, but it's just really a way of me charting my progress, and I thought I'd do it, as I said before, just to help anybody else out who is learning or starting out, because it's great to see all these videos where people can, they'll show you how to do it, but they can already do it, so you're not getting the frustrations maybe that I've certainly had trying to learn some of these, well, sleights of hands. I'm not putting those on the videos yet, but just the handling of cards. But clearly there's an improvement there from my last video, and this is all about muscle memory and tendon strength and all that kind of stuff. I don't think I'm doing anything different. Clearly I've got a lot more control currently than I've ever had before. Cards aren't bouncing off my fingers quite as much. And there we go, yes they are. Call myself a liar. But they're not bouncing off my fingers anywhere near as much as they were before. And I haven't really practiced the thumb and the finger spring off the top and the bottom. I've done a little bit with the corners. Now I tend to vary it from these two corners here, so thumb and finger there, and then first finger or forefinger and that one, third finger, ring finger, I don't know, that's the ring finger. So I kind of hold it like that in one way and spring off my thumb. And again, this little bit of tackiness on your fingertips is really useful. But sometimes I will actually hold it like, again, thumb there, that thumb's always there. I'll hold it like that. Don't know why. So I'm not actually touching that corner. So ring finger there, middle finger there, and forefinger sort of on the top a little bit. And again, just as long as you're getting that control off your thumb, I don't really think it matters how you hold them, but they seem to come out either way. That way, I'm thinking, is probably better for softer cards with your finger there. If they're stiffer cards, you want a little bit more force. I could be talking up my arse, but so that's what I do. I have been trying to practice the ring finger spin, and until I took the video on, it wasn't going too bad. There we go. But you can see there's immediate improvements there. That has taken me something so simple. That has taken me ages to sort out. Don't know why. But now they're almost every time better than, well, they're definitely better than before, but this is one I've really struggled with, this finger spin. So if you're struggling, don't give up. It could be the angle that I'm trying to record at, but that's just an excuse. There we go. So that's improving, a lot better than it was, but again I've got that little bit of tackiness on my fingers, and you need it on both of them, not just this one, and on your thumb, so you can actually spin the card without it falling on the floor, obviously. Well, hello. It's probably somebody asking for overtime. So you can see definite improvements. Talking to myself probably, but I can see definite improvements on the finger spin, which I'm really pleased about, because this has been bugging the tits off me. So that's the finger spin. This is just a little bit of a flourish to get it back onto the deck. Plenty of videos on it, but basically very light touch. Got my thumb on the one side, just very light, almost not touching it, and the same with that one, and I'll have a tiny little bit of pressure with my third finger as well. Bend the card slightly and just release it with your thumb, and it will go like that to begin with, quite a lot, but gradually you'll get the feel of how hard that you need to do it, and eventually, whether you'll do it consistently is another question, but eventually you will be able to land it on the deck. And as you can see, I haven't been practicing this very much. You land it on the deck like so. Still been practicing the false cut, so king of diamonds on the bottom, two of clubs on the top. Give them a couple of cuts. King of diamonds is still on the bottom, two of clubs is still on the top. Fernando P1 showed me that one. Well, didn't show me that one, I just balls that one up. So 10 of diamonds now on the bottom, 7 of hearts on top. And if you can make it look like this cut, which is an actual cut, so much the better. So the ideal thing is that's 1, 2, 3 cuts, ace of clubs on the bottom, 4 diamonds on top. Same thing, 1, 2, 3 cuts, ace of clubs on the bottom, 4 diamonds on top. Fernando P1, I got that from, and then I have been kind of practicing this snake, but it's not going great. The anaconda, sorry about my language, the anaconda is one I've not really practiced too much. I don't know why I'm struggling so much. I'm assuming it's quite a... So there we go. So there's the frustrations coming back into play. Hence the language. So, slight improvements. That's all you can hope for, really. The top shot is really above my level, I think. But you know, when they say, when you watch these videos, oh, this is advanced, this is intermediate, this is that, well, surely as soon as you're learning something, there's nothing else like this, so why is this an intermediate or an advanced flourish? All you got to do is practice, 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 and eventually you'll get it. Ah. Do you know what? I almost went through the entire pack of cards before I started recording, catching them. They weren't all in the right position, but I didn't drop many of them on the floor. There we go. just very slight adjustments. And they're almost, I can get it properly, almost coming in to the hand properly. Does get a bit harder when you've only got a few cards. Anyway, so that's a quick update. Don't know if it helps anybody. It's certainly helping me because I can see my improvements from my first video of this up to this one so far, and hopefully the improvements will continue to come. So that's all today, boys and girls, guys and girls, ladies and gents, anybody who's watching. Once again, thanks to anybody who does put up with my ramblings. Not the most exciting of videos, but hopefully people get something from them. So I say, yep, thanks for watching everybody. I will see you next time, more than likely with a card review. With that said, take care. See you next time with something else.